out there. Welcome to September, and it's back to school, and time for everybody else to go back to school. I'm going to do a short 4-part series on some Alex Lifeson Lerxst licks, if you will, and we're going to start it off with the intro to course Closer to the Heart. Anyhow, we're all in a little bit of R40 withdrawal with our boys finishing up this last summer, and I know there's a lot of Rush guys out there that play, and a lot of people that want to play, and a lot of people that dabble in it, but I know most of you probably know some of this stuff already, but I thought I'd just go, you know, for fun, for something to watch. Anyways, let's take a closer look at Closer to the Heart. Okay, so the intro to Closer to the Heart always hovers around A, so we're up here in around the 5th fret area, and before we start, I'd just like to say, if anyone's looking at the strange guitar, this is my Applause travel guitar. The reason why I decided to do this video with this guitar is it's been my guitar all summer when we've been traveling around, and I wanted to show everybody something here of why in the extreme heat and the extreme cold you should not leave your guitar left in the car all day long. This wasn't done this summer, but I left this guitar in my truck about 10 years ago. I have this one for a while. Left it overnight in sub-zero temperature, and I got this nice crack in the body. So if you hear a little buzzing sound, it's because it's cracked. Anyhow, but I take this one on the road for any kind of traveling that we do with the family as our group guitar, only because it's damaged, and if anything else happens to it on the road, hey, it's inexpensive. Anyways, it's Applause, very nice ovation style with the semi-round back. Anyhow, getting back to the song, we're hovering around A, around our 4th position. So those of you who don't know what positions are, wherever your first finger is, whatever fret that is, that's what position we're in. We're in 4th. Of course, A always hovers around 5th. But anyhow, we're going to use some open strings, being the B, in between your 3rd string G and your 1st string A. So I've seen a lot of people play this a little bit differently. I try and play it so I don't move the fingers around. Some people play it all in 5th and move down to 4th. I kind of just play it in 4th. Like that. So, and there's a few things you have to take into consideration here. Let's give you the frets and the notes first. First note is, of course, A at the 5th fret on the 1st string, fret 5. And then we our open string, our open B string, open 2nd string. 3rd string, or 3rd note is on the G at the 6th fret, right there. So, and then our next, we've got like a downward picking motion, alternate picking going across the strings. So we're going down, up, down. And a really important thing that not many people mention out there is you have to anchor your hand to do any kind of intricate picking. And this is one of them. So anchoring your hand means you're basically touching the top of your guitar or using the fleshy part of your palm right here across the bridge to hold your hand in more of a position where, kind of like how you write with a pen, where you kind of hold your hand and have this kind of motion. Well, the same thing with a pick. You want to be able to get that intricate motion and anchor the hand. You can find the strings a lot easier that way too. So anyhow, again, that's your first group of 3 notes, and then you got so basically you're changing your melody on the 1st string at your 5th fret, coming down, letting go, and at your 4th fret on the 1st string, and then playing the B with your pinky right here. Now, if you want to do it as a fingerstyle type thing, you can use your thumb on the G string, number 3, and do like a thumb first and middle. So if you're into classical, that's P, I, M. So you can do it that way too. Anyways, let's give you the rest of the notes. So the first section is, of course, and then we go down to the 4th. Again, up to the 1st position with the 5th and the open and the G, and the downward picking pattern is. So what that is this note here at the 4th fret, and then coming down 7 on the 2nd string, fifth on the second string, and then of course that note that we keep held as a common note through the whole phrase, third string at the 6th fret, G. Now I've seen people do it like this and move this finger back and forth. I like to keep it nice and simple and not have to move the whole hand. Now let's look at the downward chords that right after that. So after we do last one, we do a. So what that is a G, F shape of G, or E shape if you're doing the cage system of G, except you're keeping your open E string there. So frets there are 5 on the 4th string, 4th on the 3rd string, and third fret on the 2nd string, which is D, and of course the open E on the 1st string. And you're going just dragging your pick up the 4 strings and back down on the 2nd. Next chord is So that's basically a D chord with an F sharp bass right there. So here's your D chord, and your F sharp bass was right there. But then you're going to play it like this because we're actually keeping the open string there, the suspended 2nd for the D chord. So D sus 2. And then the last one, of course, is the same as this chord in the G position, but we're going to go down to the 1st fret. And in the F position, first fret, we got 4th string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret on the F. 3rd string, 2nd fret, A. 2nd string, B, 1st fret, and the open E. Then we go to an A chord, and we're going to do the suspension at the 3rd fret with the pinky, and back to the complete A major right there. All together. Thank you. Okay, so there you have it. Real quick rendition of Closer to the Heart. And my little disclaimer is this guitar is incredibly hard to play, so if there was some flubs in there, hey, warts and all, we get through it all. There's no overdubs here. We just play. Anyhow, if you have any other songs by Mr. Lifeson himself that you want to request in this little series, drop me a line, but I'm not going to do anything past newer than Signals. We're going to keep it classic rock down in the 70s. Why not? Everyone loves that stuff too, anyways. Yes. Anyways, signing off. Take it easy, and we'll see you next time. I know, I'm messing it up big time. Can we go again, please?
Yeah.
Are you going to save that one for the artist? Yeah, and by the way, you didn't plug Okay, let's just do this again, please. Thank you. Retake, please.
Alright.
Good thing I'm going to show people how to play this when I can't even play it.
Ready?
Okay, right. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Retake it, please.
Yeah.